This right here is the DJI Mini 2 drone. Let's talk about it. So if you haven't seen my last video, it's right here. Go check it out. It's pretty awesome. This one is by DJI. If you don't know DJI, it's basically like the gold standard in drones from what I have learned. And also just to mention, this is not a comprehensive review of this drone. This is just my personal thoughts of the drone itself as a whole. So this right here is the actual box of the DJI drone. However, I already took it out. So it comes in this little carrying case right here. Really nice, premium kind of case. There's a little compartment here in the front. You can store some stuff. I just have a few cables. The main part of this is this zipper right here. Once you open this up, all the magic happens. This right here is the controller of the drone. We'll get to that in a sec. The actual drone, a few batteries, actually comes with 3 batteries. It also comes with a little hub kit right here. It actually charges all 3 of the batteries. The last battery is actually still in the drone itself. At the top here, it actually gives you extra propellers, actually 3 sets of extra propellers, which is really nice if you crash the drone and everything just falls apart. Also has extra little knobs for the controller and a screwdriver to put everything together. So I did show you guys this little charging hub. It actually works 2 ways. So you can actually put the batteries for the drone in like this. Basically all 3 will go in here and they will just basically charge up, and they'll also show you what the actual charge is for all of them. So as you can see, this one is fully charged and this one is only half charged. Here is the controller for the DJI Mini 2 itself. This can open up right here and you can actually put your phone right in there to hold stuff. There's a little area on the back here. This is where you're going to plug your phone in. If you have an iPhone, you can just use one of these lightning ports, or there's also other ports you can put in here as well. If you realize yet, there's no little thumbtack things for the actual controller itself. They're actually stored at the bottom. If you go look at the bottom, you can actually pull them out like this and actually just screw them on like so. You turn the controller on by pressing once and then holding down, so 1 and hold. There are 3 modes on this little controller. There's normal, there's sport mode, which is really fast, and then there's also cinematic mode, which is a little bit slower and tries to get those nicer shots. There's a return to home feature on the left side here, so if you click this button and you're more than 20 meters away, the drone will actually return to wherever the home point was. Here on the right side of the controller is a little button that will actually help you switch from photo to video mode just by clicking that button right there. And also, you can also start shooting video or taking a picture just by this little button back here. On the left side here is actually the camera angle. So that's the controller. Pretty durable and a lot better than the last drone's controller I had for sure. Definitely feels really nice. And of course, the drone itself. This is the drone. It comes in a little holder here for the actual propellers, as well as a guard for the camera itself. All you have to do is take this little tab off here and it removes this, and this comes off. Also, you can take this little thing off here to remove the gimbal guard for the camera. All you have to do for this little guy is open it like this. 2 flaps in the front, and then turn around underneath, just like that. The drone's camera is 4K video, which is pretty incredible. I know the DJI Mini 1 was actually only 2.7K, so they upgraded the camera on this bad boy. I never had the first one, but that's pretty cool that they have 4K video on this little drone. Just for a comparison, this is my hand, and that's the drone. This thing is so small. You can actually turn the drone on by pressing once and then holding it, just like on the controller. Let me show you the battery first. Right back here, if you hold this little thing down here, that actually acts as an LED as well. You hold it down, this will actually open up the battery area right here, and you can actually take the battery out right here. Also, if you don't have the Fly More combo, that's like, oh, I think it's $100 more, and you don't get the charging hub with it, you can actually charge the battery like so. If you put it in here, close this up, there's a little port right here. If you plug the port in here and plug it into the wall, you can charge the battery through the drone itself instead of with a charging hub. This button actually also acts as a battery indicator, so if you basically hold this down and all 4 are actually lit right now, that means the drone is completely charged and you are ready to fly. If you actually have your drone at your house, do not just turn this thing on and start flying immediately. You need to calibrate it, and it's super easy and super simple. Let me explain. Once you turn the controller on, you're going to take whichever phone you have. I happen to have an iPhone and it works perfectly fine. I'm going to put it right in, actually inside the controller like so. Okay, once I'm here, I'm actually just going to open the DJI Fly app. You're going to have to download the DJI app. So let's turn the drone on here. It works, and the LED also does work, as I said before. Just to connect the controller and the drone, the last step is to actually take this little port and plug it right into the side of whatever phone you got. Open the DJI Fly app, and it's gonna be connected basically. So once it's connected, you're gonna press Go Fly, and the actual image will pop up of where the drone is. So it says compass normal, which is perfectly fine. You can probably fly it normally, but I actually just want to calibrate it almost every flight before I go anywhere, just to make sure it's secure and just ready to fly completely normal. All right, so basically all you do whenever you are calibrating the compass is you're gonna go 360 degrees horizontally, and then it's also gonna tell you to go 360 degrees vertically with the drone. Calibration is successful, now we're ready to fly. So we're currently on cinematic mode. Actually, we're gonna go back to normal mode and see how it flies. I'm going a little bit slow here just because I'm in my house. Not too bad. Hope you like my Star Wars posters. I think they're dope. And yeah, that's us over here. It's gonna come back. I'm actually gonna put it in cinematic mode. It's gonna go a little bit smoother. As for stabilization, it's actually not too bad. I see it moving a tiny bit, but honestly, pretty stable. There is a sensor at the bottom of the drone itself, so if I put my hand below it, it will automatically go up. There's only one sensor on the drone, and that's right underneath. That's the one thing this thing lacks. It doesn't have any sensors for other types of things, so it can easily run into things if you're not flying it properly. So I'm actually going to show you some of the footage I took with this little guy right now. Little drone, pretty awesome. It costs around about $500-600 if you get the Fly More combo. If you get just the regular drone itself, it's actually around $400, so really not bad, especially for like just what you get. Like, it's a drone that's super stable, easy for beginners. I'm a beginner, and I literally flew this thing a few days ago. It was super simple. I barely had to do anything, so pretty awesome. The 3-axis gimbal on the camera makes things super smooth. If you're just getting used to drones, this is a great one to pick up if you're interested in aerial photography or video. Yep, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching the video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.
Down Cali, driving round with my baby. Top drops and raindrops, motion got me all faded. My heart got me going all crazy. I'm definitely gonna be doing videos with this guy.